Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Lord of the Rings Minecraft adventure. Today we are doing a little bit of a chiller session. Not as much adventuring, we're going to do some homesteading, some farming, and just getting our life together a little bit. Let's put our flax and rabbit away that we found, and we will go and take, where is it, all of our coin to the tavern nearby and condense it for some higher denomination currency, as I think that will be more efficient in the long run. So let's load up our treasure and coin. Let's grab whatever pipeweed leaf we have in case we can sell it to someone. Because pipeweed is basically our treasure. Um, all right, let's head to the Pretty Knight. It is northwest of us, I believe. We could fast travel there. I don't think it's really worth it, but I did put a waypoint there way back in the day, just so we remember where it is, and it's just across the river. So we just gotta head over there. Um, around these times where we don't really have fast transportation are times that I miss Becky the Bastard. But you know what? We had to let her go. If we took her in the troll shaws into that mine with us, she definitely would have perished. And I think she's happier. There were other horses in the troll shaws, so she may have found a family. She may no longer be Becky the Bastard. She may be Becky the brother now, or Becky the sister, I guess. I don't know. Hermaphrodite horses, or hermaphr horses, as I say, are a little wonky. All right, so it seems like the Shire Pines are right over here. And then actually, as well as just trading some higher denomination currency with the Pretty Knight Tavern, we can also start um, our orchard, our collection of various trees. And we can start that right outside our home. And not only would that get us towards our goal of basically collecting every tree of Middle Earth, which is a goal that I set for myself sometime in the past, that will also enable us to have a little bit of a walled defense against larger creatures, as creatures like wargs and horses might have a tougher time navigating trees than, say, a orc or creatures that aren't as tough to beat. See, the Pretty Knight should be directly west of us, so let's head that way. I do not like traveling through the old forest at all, but it is a risk we will have to take. If we see any horns, any awakened trees, then now we know just to run, because last time we encountered one of those, we did not have a good time. We got our booty handed to us twice, which is more than that which any orc has done to us. I swear to God, I thought I heard a horn, but it was just a rabbit on top of a tree. This is already making me jumpy. Hello, Mr. Aurochs. I should milk you sometime. We're back in the Shire now. All is well in the world, and the Pretty Knight is beckoning us into her doors. Oh, how I've missed you, little folk. Blanco Puttyfoot. What news do you bring from the wide world? Well, there's trolls in the troll shaws, believe it or not. Yeah, wouldn't have expected it, but here we are. Ooh, a conker. Gotta throw it at something. Back to the Pretty Knight. Hello, friends. Did you miss me? I missed you. Posco Roper. You're selling raw pork chop. You're buying nothing that I'm... God damn it. Well, at least you have chocolate. Let's take out all my coin. My friend, I need to exchange coins with you. So, we can exchange our normal silver coins for silver coins worth 10 denominations. So let's get some of that going. Convert all of our currency. And then we can have a lot more storage space for our vast wealth that we have accumulated through this adventure. And we can accumulate these silver coins for 100 silver coins. Now we have 273. That's not bad. Cider, cherry liquor, that's all well and good. Move. What do you have in here? Marchpane, egg. I'm going to go into your cellar, my good friend. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So much stuff. I'm stealing your weed. Don't mind if I do. Okay, food and materials. Let's throw this in here. I do need your lettuce for a farm, so it's not just me being a dick. I promise you. Treasure and coin. I'm sad we can't sell him any pipeweed. I wish we could, but we cannot, unfortunately. Maybe another inn will do us this service. But anyway, cheers. Oh, I'm feeling it now. Oh my god, there's so much alcohol in here. These barrels are empty though. We've already seen this place. We already know what it has to offer. This is our basically our home turf right here. Oh, I'd never noticed that they have bookshelves back there though. That's a pretty neat detail. I am gonna take this carrot because now I can farm it and not just eat it. Big brain, super smart. Can I farm turnips? I hope I could farm turnips. They are root vegetables. Makes sense if I can farm them. Can I craft them into seeds? No. I probably just have to plant them directly. Well, that was nice. We got some carrots and turnips. That's more than we bargained for. Okay. Flax, wheat, lettuce, turnips. Huh. Let's actually try and explore and see if there's any farms nearby us. So let's go southwest. See if there's any hobbit farms that we can get some corn stalks or some potatoes from. As I think those are the only two. Yeah, I think those are the only two crops that we're significantly missing at this point. So far, I don't see any farms, and I'm very upset about that. I do see some houses where we can refill some of our food. Maybe they have potatoes. Do you have potatoes, my friend? You have apples and plums. Oh, that's something. I don't really need that. I would like that bread, though. Ah, it's cider. I mean, that's all well and good, but I'm looking for potatoes and corn stalks. Because it seems like you can't plant the corn directly. You need a stalk to plant. Oh, this is a big hobbit hole. Oh, this is a wealthy person's home. I think I'm about to steal. Alright, well, who is this wealthy patron in here? We don't want to buy Heather. Alright, noted. Gamage Hollow. I see you don't want to buy Heather. Is Heather a slave? Is her name Heather? You bastards, you slavers, I'm gonna have to burn down your house with this match. I'm kidding, I wouldn't do that, my friend. Ah, Milo Gamage. Milo and whatever her name was that I don't remember, and it didn't come up in chat, so never mind. What's this? Chocolate marchpane? Ho ho ho, I'll save that for a good occasion. Carrots, cherries, roast turnips, cookies, eggs, apple juice, milk. That's something we need. I would like this cornbread and mutton. It's been a while since we've refilled our food. So let's just grab a bunch of that. Because I think having a good supply of food is always a good idea. Especially if you go adventuring. Sorry you don't want to buy any heather. I mean, it's a beautiful plant, but it grows a lot of places, so I understand why you don't want to just buy it when you can just pick it up yourself. I don't see any more hobbit farms. That is sad to me. How about we try and go southeast now, or maybe southwards generally, so that we can just cross over to our tower home. And then we can see if there's any farms. Hello. Got turnips. Potatoes! That's what we're looking for. Alright, maybe we can go without corn stalks, because I think we already got what we need. Can we plant leeks, I wonder? We will have to find out. But until then, I will see you at a later date. I'm talking to the hobbits, not you guys, of course. Alright. We got some potatoes. We got all of our crops that we need. We have a pony. Maybe we should bring a pony back as a workhorse. Or something to keep by. Oh! That's a windmill. Maybe there's a farm nearby. I don't think windmills and farms spawn in similar areas. I think they're separate structures. But intuitively, you would think that, wouldn't you? It just makes sense. If there's a windmill, then there's grain to process. If there's grain to process, then there are farms. Oh, hell yeah, pipeweed. We can grab some seeds from that. Blow some fat vape clouds once we dry our weed. That's not a farm, I don't think. That's just a over there. Saw a building, it didn't look like a farm. Farms are the taller, more wooden structures. But maybe there is something in this. Maybe there is something in this mill. Only time will tell. There's a lot of... There were a lot of hay bales. Some apples, some mutton. That's alright. I am taking the leads, because maybe we do bring a horse back. You know what? Let's steal one of these fence posts. Let's... Treasure and coin, nature. Let's put these in here. Let's put the seeds in our nature, just to clear up some space. Let's grab our saddle. Let's grab a pony, and then we can tie it by our house, so we can take it on adventures. That's a great idea. Man, Nick, you're so smart. Alright. Where is the nearest pony? We passed some a while back. Some more pipeweed. I don't think we need that many more. Maybe we can grow some outside of our house, just some wild pipeweed plants. Contribute to the biodiversity of our surroundings. Although we don't want an invasive species. Is pipeweed an invasive species? Like, if it was... Maybe that's why it's contained to the Shire only. Because it's an invasive species and they don't want it spreading to places where it's going to destroy the ecosystem and take all the soil nutrients. Alright, Black Pony. You will be Charcoal. That will be your name. Or maybe Soot. Sooty. I like that. Maybe. I don't know. That one over there is Spot, obviously, because I'm not creative. Come on, Sootfoot. Let's go. You're gonna buck me off again? For if you didn't. It's kind of mean of you. Also scanning for farms on the way. Alright, good. We got a Shire pony. Let's take it across the river to our home. Then we can tie it up and keep it there for future reference. Oh, some cows. We can get more leather. Yeah, you know what? Let's get some more leather while we're here. Hup! One shot, one kill. Man, battle axes are so powerful. Crafting an iron battle axe was a great decision on my part. I'm not gonna kill these horses though, because they don't give us any food, and I feel like that would be a waste of a majestic, beautiful creature. Hello, Bounder. You're putting up a fight to mischief. It's your duty to stop it. Well, my friend, I am a mischievous boy. Let's grab some of these. Let's grab some of these pumpkins. Maybe we'll make a pumpkin farm later. And do we have a chestnut sapling? We do not. Now we do. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, chestnut sapling. I think chestnuts are a good thing to have with us in case we want to roast them by the fire around Christmas time. Apple. Do we have an apple sapling? No, we do not. Let's get ourselves an apple tree, lads. Again, I'm on my quest to get all the trees in Lord of the Rings Minecraft. And by God, I'm going to stick to that quest. Come on. Give me a sapling. Come on. Give me a sapling. I don't want an apple. I want a sapling. Come on, you feckin' dolts. Give me a sapling. I don't think it's going to give me a sapling, lads. That's sad. Oh, well. We do have an aspen sapling and pine sapling, right? Pine. Aspen. Alright, I think we basically... And I think we have beech. Okay, so we basically have a... Hold on, that's regular pine. Alright, we basically have saplings for everything in this game. Now, we have regular pine saplings. Do we have Shire pine saplings? Because I think Shire pine has darker bark than regular pine. I think we need to make sure that we don't confuse our botany here. As, you know, it seems like the Shire is home to many endemic species. Haha! I knew it! I knew it was a different species. I could tell because the pine trees that are by Eriador, by our house, have a very light brown bark that's very vibrant, kind of reddish actually. I really like the color, but it's not the same as Shire Pine. And hopefully, this apple tree will give us apple saplings, or applings as I might call them. Wow. First try. First try gives us applings. Man, some trees just do not want to cooperate. It's kind of sad. Alright, time to gently nudge this horse across the river. Come on, you can do it. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Life isn't all that grim. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. What do? We swim. There you go. See? It wasn't that bad. Alright, let's tie you up, leave you outside, which honestly sounds bad, but you're a pony, so it's honestly pretty normal. Yeah, I would like to decorate our Arnorian household. Really get started on maybe putting some banners down, maybe make some battlements at the roof. Maybe giving us an actual roof, that'd be pretty cool. Or just doing something that isn't just a ruin of a tower that once was. That'd be nice. And maybe actually utilizing the second floor. I think maybe taking some of the stone slabs from that monument over there and okay, let's tie you up outside right here. Here you go. There you go, Sootfoot. You stay there. Oh god. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know what was going on there. Alright, let's through our nature things. Let's throw our conkers and our apples in here. I don't think we're going to need them. Let's throw our rotten flesh and orc bone in there. I don't think we're going to need any more of our seeds or flax seeds. Maybe we'll need our flax. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll need our wheat seeds, but not our flax seeds. Okay, we're going to need these. Let's throw our pumpkins here. We don't need those for now. Sugarcane. We'll make our own sugarcane farm later. Eggs. Let's get our wheat stored away. Let's take out. Let's put our leather in there. Okay, let's start planting trees. Here we go. So, first step, spruce. Excuse me. So we already have aspen. We have lots of oak. So let's do spruce right here. And let's put one more spruce down there. Willow, we already have a great willow tree over there. So let's keep them by the water for consistency's sake, if nothing else. Wonder how much room we need for a willow tree. Think that's enough? Probably looks like enough. Shire pine. Let's put this by our other pine tree, which was up here a ways, I think. Or I can't remember where our other Shire pine tree was. Let's put it there. Chestnut. I think our chestnut trees should go in a section with a bunch of fruit or food trees. So I think that should go over this way. Like somewhat by our farms. And so that means our apple tree will also go over there. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's keep 3 blocks of separation between them. Or maybe 7, just so they have a space. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. There you go. I think that'll be enough space. What other saplings do we have? Okay. Aspen. We don't really need. Oh my god. Aspen, we don't really need by our food trees, as it is not a food-producing tree. So I'm going to sleep in my bed, and then we can get started on getting our aspen trees going. Sleeping it up, lads. And maybe later I should move my bed to somewhere a little more defensible, maybe on the second floor, or maybe somewhere near a blind, which is what I call a pathway that turns sharply that I could easily funnel people into. Birch. I haven't seen that many birch trees around here. Beech. Here we go. And maple trees will go by our other maple trees will go by our other food trees, but our Shire pine was. Let's see, this is pine. Where was our Shire pine? I already forgot. Oh, our Shire pine's here. So our regular pine should also be over here. Let's put our regular pine here and cut down this tree. I don't think we're going to need this guy, because there's a lot of oak already. We already have oak trees. We don't need your kind around here, which is something I hope you don't take out of context. Alright, maple trees. Now, maple syrup comes from the trunks of the maple tree, so we need to make sure we have plenty of maple trees planted, which is why I'm glad we chose 2 saplings. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, boop. 1, 2, 3, boop. Here we go. Now we have a good set of fruit trees or other food trees prepared. And we can also have a big clover field. Like, you know, the giant monster from that one movie. Get it, Cloverfield? It's a joke. Okay. Nature. Pipeweed. Let's start planting our wheat seeds, as those would be quite useful in rearing horses. So we need to take out our hoe. Take out this. Okay, we have our flax and our pipeweed. So let's dedicate the first 2 layers of this farm to wheat exclusively, as wheat is something that won't be as quick to grow as other crops. And maybe now that, like, I mean, flax is used for string, which I guess is cool, but let's get rid of one of these flax layers and start replacing it with leek. So let's take the outer layer and replace it with leeks. Okay, nature. Conkers, flax, etc. Okay, carrot, lettuce, turnips, potatoes. Alright. On the outside of here, let's start doing lettuce as this layer and turnips as this layer. Alright, that's a good way to, that's a good start. I think it's a solid start. And we'll make a separate farm for potatoes, which means we are going to need to get a bucket, fill it with water, and start on a potato and carrot farm, as those are my 2 favorite vanilla crops. As potatoes, they are very fast to get, as are carrots. Carrots you can munch on immediately for 2, or I think recently 1.5 hunger shanks. But cooked potatoes, although you do have to cook them, they are a great source of nutrition. Alright, let's clear this land out. Alright, let's get this going here. Let's get this going here. Let's get these out of the way. Alright, plenty of room to move now. So 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Alright, we could probably move a few walls around here now. I don't know if there's going to be enough for us right now, but there might be. Excuse me, you feckin' coney. And coney is not a racist term. It's literally just a term, old term for rabbits. Trust me. It was in Lord of the Rings, and Lord of the Rings is not racist, despite what some people may think. You know what? I'm not even gonna get into that fucking argument. I'm just gonna hush my mouth before the firestorm. All right, let's move this here. Boop, boop. There we go. Slap those there. Here we are. All right. Seems like we did have enough walls. Perfect. Let's just double check, make sure all the measurements are correct. Yep, 4 blocks in each direction. Optimum use of a water block. I do say so myself. I'd say the first 2 layers will be potatoes. And the outer 2 will be carrots. And that's where we're going to leave that. Alright. That's pretty solid. Good farms. We can wait for those to grow at a later time. Let's start. Let's see. Nature. We don't need flax seeds. Let's throw some of those those pipe weed. Let's get some of those pipe weeds away. Let's start planting them. We'll plant them as a little yeah. As a little decoration outside our house so they know what the fuck is up. That they know that we're cool, that we're holding, rather. I think that's what the kids say, holding. I don't know these days, man. I don't know what the kids are up to. Alright, let's throw our meat in our oven. Let's throw our apples in our special fruit and food containment zone. Let's start making a proper sugarcane farm. So we can make some sugar, which we can use to make cakes and pies and treats. And, of course, drinks like rum and mead. Let's grab 2 of those. And we need sand, which is not... It's interesting, the river shores of Middle-earth don't have a lot of sand. They have a lot of dirt and a lot of clay. At least this far, at least in Eriador. I think other biomes might be different, but it seems like in Eriador, it's really just matching the terrain of its surroundings. It doesn't go immediately into a sandy bank, which I think might be a little more realistic. I'm not quite sure. I haven't really been around a lot of rivers in my lifetime. Let's see. And so, having silt or clay might be more representative and therefore more immersive to our environment. And maybe some southern moor regions where the rivers are more arid, or maybe where they're close to the ocean, or maybe the rivers are more brackish and therefore more corrosive to the dirt around us, means there would be more sand. But I don't know. We'll have to investigate. We should keep note of how much sand there is on the rivers as we explore, along with, everything else we're keeping track of as we explore. Make that a note. We are geographers now. Or rather, geologists. That's the term we should use. We are Middle-earth geologists. Alright, we don't need arrows. I'm a fool. Alright, let's start our sugarcane farm up by our other farms. We don't need to protect them from rabbits, so we can just put it wherever, as rabbits will not eat sugarcane, because they will, go into a sugar rush and go into a coma and die because their hearts will beat too fast. Also because I think the AI only has rabbits targeting farmland rather than just sand, which is quite useful for us. So in that case, I think we might just make our farm like over here. Yeah, let's just put it over here. That'll work, right? Let's put... I don't need this conker. Here, let's put this over here. Alright, let's start digging up land for our farm. So I'm thinking I want to do a standard sugarcane farm where we try and get the most out of each block of water. So if this is a block of water, we have 4 pieces of sand, or blocks of sand in its direction, which means we'll have 4 over here. 4, let's see, that'll be a block of water. So 4 here, and 4 here. And you'll see what I mean by using the most out of our sugarcane. So that each block of water contacts 4 blocks of sand, which is the maximum amount it can to grow sugarcane. But they'll also be sort of jigsawed right next to each other. Okay, Cloverfield. They'll be jigsawed right next to each other so that we can compress it into the least amount of land possible, which is what I would like to do in order to save space. I don't want a very large aisle of sugarcane, if you catch my drift. So let's fill up these 2 buckets and finish up that sugarcane farm. And that means a full yield from this farm will give us 32 sugarcane, which is more than enough for our purposes, if we're just using it to make mead and cakes and stuff. As we aren't trying to make a lot of books, as the main purpose of making books in vanilla Minecraft is an enchantment table. But since we have smith scrolls to worry about, okay, I don't know what is going on with this mod, or with me opening up doors. Something's going on. Maybe I should get rid of this door and replace it. That might be the issue here. I'm not quite sure. Alright. Alright. Our farms are pretty much set up. We've got conkers. We've got our orchard set up. So now let's see. I don't think we need to defend our house right now. I don't think we need to put any battlements up, so we can just leave it as is. Maybe we can come back the second time we can start building it up. But for now, we should plot our route for next time. I think now that we've been to the Troll Shaws, we should go back to our plan a few episodes ago before we got those orders to kill trolls from these guys. To go to Tharbad, mine some material, go down to the Old South Road, mine some material, head over to Dunland. From Dunland, go to the Fords of Isen, and to Rohan. And that'll take us 1, 2, 3 fast travels to do so. Which, it will be a trip, and I will admit, right around here, it's going to be kind of dull as we might be just doing some resource gathering. But over here, we can take a side trip to Dunland. And that's where the wild men are, so we can raid them, we can steal their stuff, we can maybe do some quests for them. Although I think if we want to make friends with Rohan, we probably won't like them that much. And then once we go to the Fords of Isen, we will see what Rohan has to offer us. But until then, I think we've got a good system here. We've got our farm set up. We've got our maple trees growing strong, our pine trees growing strong. We have a nice little homestead. And let's end this episode by killing the orc captain here again, because he is a piece of shit who will not leave us alone. Screw you. Get out of here. Your camp is not welcome in Middle-earth. Goodbye. Please die. It takes so long to kill you, but you give me 5 alignment, so I like that. Alright, I think we can end this here. I am excited to go on this adventure down to Enedwaith, Minhiriath, Dunland, and eventually the home of the Horse Lords. I will see you then.